I'm getting emails from the rapidly shrinking yet still stubbornly obtuse contingent of Spider-Man fanboys and fangirls blithely insisting he did a wonderful thing, shutting down a drug lab run by a delightful fellow whose street name seems to be, wait for it, Tombstone. Now, I'm glad he's behind bars, but do you know how Spider-Man shut this operation down? By setting it on fire. Do you know what drug labs do when you set them on fire? They explode! Spider-Man could have taken out the entire block with his criminally reckless grandstanding. Fortunately, New York's bravest, our firefighters, contained the blaze because that's their job. And if Spider-Man had any sense, he'd have turned over whatever information he had on Tombstone to the police and let New York's finest do their job. But no, he thought the best way to handle drug dealing is with arson.
In all fairness, I did not start that fire. Hello, I am the Game here. Welcome back to more Marvel Spider-Man. In the last episode, we took on Tombstone. That was pretty much all we did. And I'm just checking some things real quick. I'm seeing what's done and what isn't done. Because it's been a little while since the last recording. And by a little while, I mean, it's been a good couple weeks. Like, how many guys are up here? Oh, crap. Multiple guys. There were, in fact, 4 guys up here. And I didn't realize that. It's been a couple weeks. I've moved. Both me and Ollie have moved. And this is my first recording session from our new office. We have an office now. If you hear the clicking of buttons, that's because the controller is actually closer to the mic than it usually is. But I've moved. I have moved. I am in a new apartment in a new city. And I have to say, this new office is actually really nice. It's not like fully unpacked yet. I'm not going to exactly put a picture and post. But yeah. So the last 6 episodes from 11 to 16 have been pre-recorded. And I will say, there was some awkward stuff going on. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the game while also talk. Some stuff has happened since then. Since I moved. Since it's been a couple weeks. But that was also why the schedule for this place was super kind of iffy for a little while. Let's put it that way. It was iffy. It was because we had to move. And there was actually a point where we had like no Wi-Fi to... Oops. I didn't think that would stick to him. So we had no Wi-Fi. So I had edited a Danganronpa episode and a Spider-Man episode for the day, and the simple truth was I had no internet to upload it, and because of that, this is fully true, I had to upload the video from a Starbucks. I had to go to a Starbucks and upload a video, which I will admit is really funny. Like, that's funny. And the other thing that happened was I had to... This is, again... Oh, I'm trying to think of, like, what I'm... What I'm trying to say is, it was just a little awkward with recording for a little while, just because... Okay, they know I'm here now. So, try to focus and talk. Oh, the other big news outside of us moving was a lot of Spider-Man stuff happened in the weeks following. So, for starters, and I'm going to not give too much information, because one of the things that happened was spoilers for this game, because, the sequel for this game got announced, which, like, that was crazy to me, that the sequel for this game got announced while I was playing it. And that's not like the first time this has happened either. This is like when I was playing Mario Galaxy, Super Mario 3D All-Stars got announced. When I was playing when I was playing Skyward Sword HD got announced. So this is the 4th playthrough. 3 or 4 times a sequel or a remake has been announced. And so, oops. Let's see. Sorry. But in other Spider-Man news, the trailer for No Way Home dropped. Which was crazy to me. Like, this all happened the 1 week I wasn't recording new Spider-Man stuff, or the 2 weeks I should say. It's been like 3 weeks actually. God, I have not been recording in a long time. But yeah. And so basically, it's been a while, and like so much happened. I want to talk about all of it, but I will say I'm not gonna say much about it, just because with the sequel to this game, there's actually some spoilers to what happens in this game in the oops, that was the wrong button.
Which it looks like is their real priority.
I haven't done any off the wall kicks, was the other thing. There we go. There we go.
How do you backup guys get here so fast? I know it's not the 6th train.
Oops. Okay. That's what I get. I'm a little out of practice too. I was doing pretty okay there. It's hard to like talk and focus at the same time. I think I did a good job there though, for the most part. This is probably gonna sound sad, but when I practice these games, and I do practice for these recordings. Oops, I do practice for recordings. I often talk while I practice to get a feel of like what I have to do to talk and play at the same time. So it gives me a better idea of what I need to do. I was really hoping I would get... Oops. I was really hoping I would get both those guys. Let's see. If I put this on your back... Nope. Oh, I need one more. What if I stick him to here? Oh, it's pointing the wrong way. Where's it point? Where is it? Is it pointing up? It's pointing up. I thought of... Let's see if I can still get this to work. Let's see. Maybe if I put the shield web thing right here, he'll like walk close enough to it to still get... Oh. Come on. Let's see what I can do. Come on. It still works! Yes! Oh crap. It worked, but I got a little bit kicked in the face for it. But that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. Ow. Oh crap. Okay. Now I'm not so fine with it. Now I'm getting a little bit extra kicked in the face for it. Okay. Let's just try and get the off the wall attacks done so I don't have to worry about them later. Ow! How'd you still hit me? I dodged. Whoa! Okay. Not going well. Let's switch gadgets. Web bomb. I'm going to try and focus for the next little bit. We have a lot to do this episode. I actually want to like continue the story a little bit this episode since last episode was mostly side quests. Oh, also, while I was starting this game, I realized we are halfway through this game. So that's a bonus plus. There we go. Did the web bomb not go off on that guy? There we go. It's weird that it didn't go off there. I need to remember to do more upgrades off screen. That is definitely the thing I am worst about. I just need to remember to be funny. I'm not being funny. I will say, I've been watching more Let's Plays as of... Oh, Jesus. I got mosh pitted there. Well, if you guys want mosh pit, check this out.
Reinforcements. Unless you're just Natalie dressed paparazzi. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, technically, if you think about Spider-Man's like whole story, he is just a fancy dressed paparazzi. Do you think? This is gonna sound like weird, but do you think Peter's like ever used his spider powers to get pictures of other people? Or do you think he's only used them to get pictures of himself, like back when he worked at the Bugle? I'm sure someone who like reads the comics more than I do will be able to tell me that. But I don't know. I don't read many comics, I will say that. I like superheroes, but I'm not a big comic guy, if that makes sense. Comics are confusing. The way they're like the way they're published can be confusing, is what I mean. I mean, the stories themselves are confusing. If you like try to read up on a character for too long, you will get a headache. It's just fact.
More demons. Tell each other apart. I mean, there's only so many mass variations.
I feel like that was a slight bit hypocritical coming from Spider-Man, but hey. To be fair, we're not to that storyline yet. Oh, hey. I stuck that guy to the wall. Perfect. I was gonna save up my two things for him, but guess not. My life is forfeit. Forfeit to what? Crap. The heal ability is such a helpful ability, can I just say. Slightly underappreciated one too. Like I do use the heal ability not as much as I should. Well, I play in my free time, I say. I mean, well, I should get back to what I was talking about earlier about Let's Plays. I've been watching more Let's Plays recently, and I will say, hearing that kind of silence that comes from like the Let's Player thinking really reassures me, because I can be quiet a lot, and like these are bigger Let's Players than me. Like they do more videos, they play more games, and they do more stuff just in general. So it was very like reassuring to me that these that other Let's Players also just have these quiet moments. There's something kind of satisfying about that. If that makes sense. I will say, there was something just like kind of nice about the fact that I knew that like Let's Players I know also kind of had this whole thing of oh, I'm thinking I should probably, ooh, there's a backpack right over here. I'm thinking I need to like be quiet. I think that's the big thing about Let's Play, and it's often what gets cut out, is you can kind of cut out a lot of the fluff in these videos. Like there's a lot that gets cut out in these Spider-Man videos. Like loading screens get cut out. Like if anyone's ever wondered how I get these load times the way I do, it's because I keep them. I do in fact oh crap, where am I? I do in fact
Imagine this. A stray shopping cart dents your car. You take it to the auto body shop, only that shop is a front for a drug lord called Tombstone, and he and Spider-Man have decided to have a power struggle at that precise moment. Sir, tell us the rest.
I start to go in and I see Spider-Man fighting this massive guy with fangs like a shark.
That would be one Lonnie Lincoln, a.k.a. Tombstone. Did it seem they were fighting over drug profits or merchandise? I understand there's talk of a new drug that turns its users into zombies.
I don't know what it was about. I got my ass out of there.
Sir, I understand you've been through a lot, but please refrain from using that kind of language. This is a family show.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad I split, because pretty soon, the cops and firefighters are there.
Ah, the real heroes. What a relief. I think we can all use a happy ending.
I thought this was a family show.
Jared, get rid of him!
Wow. J. Jonah Jameson, you are J. Jonah Jameson it becomes more relevant, more and more relevant with the times. Can I just say? Watching our Let's Plays has taught me like a couple things, like what to cut out. I actually cut some of what I say when I do some talking in these. That sounds weird, but like when like Jonah comes in, I actually do cut some of what I say out. Because it's like I'm caught off guard, so usually there's just like a little oop or something that I cut out. Little oop or wait. So that I usually cut stuff like that out to like let him talk. Or like if I'm just generally interrupted by a phone call, because there's only so much dialogue I can prep for. Like I can't prep for every piece of dialogue.
I know, I'm a jerk.
Well, that guy's a new J. Jonah Jameson fan. Anyway.
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-force is jump off a tall building, and the tallest one around is Oscorp. I wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time.
Oscorp's over there. I will say, swinging around Central Park is so nice. Everything is so nice now. This new office is nice. Like, it's custom made office. It still needs to be like completely renovated. Like, it's not ready yet per se, if that makes sense. Oops.
Got it. Now I just have to do it again.
Um,
Not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
You do this all the time, Peter. 250 meters high. I'm glad I came to Oscorp for this. This building is like perfectly high enough. What was I trying to say? God, I could be really bad at remembering stuff when it comes to it.
Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake.
Peter, how this is gonna make you throw up? You do? I do dives like this all the time. Screw it. I'm gonna make you dive more, just for the sake of it. I'm trying. What was I trying to say? I think I was. Oh yeah, this office is far from perfect. It's small, so the sound is more condensed. And I have a couple like things hanging up so far. I actually have the video schedule up for this week. Like I keep the schedule for each week up, which is kind of nice. I like having it up there. It helps keep me on track. Let's do this one. Pigeon Vaccine. Oh, we're gonna vaccinate the pigeons. What would New York be without pigeons? A little bit cleaner. But, you know. Actually, no, it'd be a little bit dirtier. Pigeons usually, like, take the food a lot of people toss on the streets. Because I know there is often, like, a lot of food that gets, tossed on the streets in New York. At least from what I have. Ooh, there's something I can get a picture of here. Snap.
Love it.
But, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm probably not the best person to speak for New York. Also, I was watching John Wick the other day and they showed that building. Found out that's the MetLife building, if I'm correct, in real life. Thought that was just funny. I just found it funny that in real life, they took a real life building and just repurposed it for them. Which I imagine they've done with a lot of buildings. Alright. I should have grabbed a drink before I started recording.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu. And it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are.
Okay. I'm going to just ignore the fact that someone should have been checking this, because, you know, if someone had been checking this, there wouldn't have been an issue that would have led to a nearly catastrophic. You don't know that. A nearly catastrophic flu outbreak in New York. So we're just going to assume. So we're just gonna skip that part. I can go on for days about how Oscorp doesn't do what they need to. Oscorp should be funding these, because these projects are helping. They're helping New York. They're helping the wildlife. They're helping everything. But I could skip this. I'm gonna skip that, and this time I'm just gonna try and make some bird jokes. I got nothing. Well, I have some bird humor, but like, it's more for if I'm fighting a bird. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit tempted to see what that second one like. That sounds like a Marvel What If episode, which also started airing since this started. That was a pretty good show so far. Last episode that came out was the Strange Supreme episode, which is a really good one, if I do give credit. All of these have been pretty good. That one was a really good episode. Because most of these have been like trying to fit one whole movie into like a 30-minute span. That was the only one that felt like it was a 30-minute episode made 30 minutes. I will say. And Shang-Chi came out since I moved. But I have not watched that yet, so no spoilers. Oh, I need to test the pigeons. Here, Pidgey, Pidgey, Pidgey.
That did it. No zombie pigeons.
Hooray for no zombie pigeons. Speaking of pigeons, let's go find Howard's. I actually came over this way to try and get one of his pigeons.
Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
I feel like I always end up randomly passing through Times Square.
Another low-information spider fanboy tried to troll me, as the young people say, by claiming Spider-Man was providing a public service plugging leaks in water towers. Let me tell you why this itsy-bitsy brain spider was climbing this particular water spout, people. Because he tampered with the water pressure system. He was seen earlier messing with a valve that only qualified workers are supposed to use. Wake up, America! Spider-Man creates the problems he then solves, then expects you to reward him with your adoration. The sad thing is, all too many do. Fortunately, you know better, thanks to me.
Is this one glitched? Is it supposed to be that low? Is there a way I can get in there? The hell? Oh, I see. There we go. You know, I can't really debate that one. I did in fact kind of cause that problem. I'm not necessarily going to argue that. If I'm being honest, just kind of be a lie. Yeah, birdie, birdie, birdie. There you are. You're up high. What are you doing up there? What do you think you are, bird? I still don't see it. Didn't you go higher? Didn't you go top? There it is.
Away. This pigeon
Come on.
knows the city better than I do.
How long do pigeons live? Because I was going to say it might have lived here longer, but I don't know the average lifespan of a pigeon off the top of my head. Nope, nope, jump off. Come on. We can still catch the pigeon. If we hurry. Come on. Come on, just a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Ah, damn it. Come here. Gotcha.
Okay.
Perfect. Alright. And we'll do a black cat stakeout, and then we'll finally go see what's in the stupid box. Because black cat stakeouts don't take too long. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Alright. I think I've said this before, but I do have like a specific way, like a list of how I want to do things, and that's why I'm very particular about when I do things. Like why I do so much side stuff in between these missions. Because it's how I just have it listed.
She's toying with me, but I learned something at each of these scenes.
She didn't leave a little message for us this time? How rude. Let's see. No vibrations. Over here? Maybe? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it's right there.
Hello, cat.
Bip.
I think some big-time lawyer lives here. I bet she's after his client list to find new targets. Hate to admit it, but she's one smart cat.
Alright. To the box that we've been putting off. I've been putting off this box for a while. Let's finally find out what is in the box. Did that. Alright. Let's see what it is. Hello, Mr. Box.
Looks military grade. Weird.
Spider-Man, so you found one of my recon points.
Who is this?
Wrong question. The correct one is, can you stop the bombs I've planted?
Mystery Man's got recon points spread all over the city.
That was not the highlight of what he just said, Peter. So technically, we can leave. We don't... That's it. We can just walk away. We don't have to do this. But, you know, bombs. Like, seriously. I find it so weird that they just let you walk away. You can go do any other mission. You can go do this drone challenge. You can go do any of the other challenges. You can go do science. You can go do a stakeout. And I'm pretty sure if you leave, the next mission will trigger. But we're not going to do that. We're actually going to do this.
Tracking bombs around the district, and they're about to go off. I gotta move.
Alright. I'm actually cracking my knuckles because I'm trying to, like, loosen my fingers a bit. Because this is a speed challenge.
I don't have much time.
You have 1 minute and 9 seconds to get rid of all of these bombs. And you gotta be quick about it. Luckily, the game is nice enough to give you a launch point where these bombs are. So as long as you have a general idea of where they are and where you need to go, you can easily web swing or web zip to them. Like, I'm moving a little slower than I normally do, but that's not too bad. I did me a point launch there. Oops, 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 oops. See, sometimes I just accidentally press that button. Happens to me a lot more than you think. This is always the part where I mess up because I'm always bad at swinging in this area. But I think I got it. Yeah. Alright, how'd I do? Ah, damn. If I was only a little faster. God, I was really just a little too slow on that.
Nice work with the bombs, but you lean into your throat too much. Hurts the accuracy.
Is this some kind of sick game to you?
Games are for kids, and I'm a professional, and I get paid like it.
Guess your client wasted their money.
Sometimes information's worth more than money, and I've learned plenty watching you.
MJ, what did you find out about Isaac Delaney?
Check out the picture I just sent.
Which one is Delaney?
I don't know. Guess you'll have to go to the party to find out.
Good thing I already have a costume.
Alright. We finally got a, we finally found out what is in fact in that box. And we can go check out the other ones throughout the city. There's various types of challenges. But we're going to take on those challenges next time, as well as seeing what, as well as going to that party. And we're going to make sure we're all costumed up. But for now, I'm good. I did a lot this episode. I am satisfied with this episode. While we end this episode off, I'll go stop another bomb threat. Might as well. Might as well. Like it's not a freaking bomb. I treat it like it's nothing. Let's take out these demons. Oh. God. The way I described it was just like... Okay. Anyway, if you like this part, leave a like, share what you did. If you really like, subscribe for more like it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Peter spoke to Miles' mother, and she loved the idea of him working here. The poor woman's grieving herself while trying to be strong for her son. She needs some time to just grieve, and he needs to see that life's still worth living. That was a very thought...
Okay, sorry, Aunt May. There was literally a bomb. Let's see. I probably need to do this. No, that won't work. Let's see, that needs to go there. That needs... Oh, I think I see what I need to do. Think. So we probably do need both of these. Okay, so let's see. Needs to be 6. So let's do 3. And this one probably needs to be 4 actually. 4, 1, and 1. Perfect. Okay. Back to the outro. Or check out Leading the Blind Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays is the other part of my outro. Follow me on Twitter at TheRealGameHero. Follow my producer at @Linksa_art. Only took me not recording for weeks to finally get that part right.
Shirt.
I mean, I didn't say anything there. And I've been the Game Hero. I've saved the city. Even got all the stuff of that, and that's awesome. And I'll see you all next time. Laters.
Almost forgot I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. I think I get my love for this city from her. An Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed there. Would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.